what you did, bro. That's fucked up. Second thing, I don't know too much of what the hell this going on, but two popular ass streamers, they in the poggers community. Emiru and I don't know if I saying her name wrong. Emiru and Mizkif, they was in a relationship and they going through some shit like crazy. Here, we just finna watch this real quick because I seen it all over my timeline on Twitter. And Bruce used to be in OTK with this nigga too, so this makes it even worse because I know a little bit about this nigga.
Massive day for the unemployed. The Mizkif situation got worse.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Hold on. I don't know the full story. Hold on. I do not know the full story. They talking about it got worse. I don't even know, like, you feel me? I don't even know what happened. I just been seeing a lot of shit. Hold on. Hold on. What? Hold on, man. Holy shit. Oh. And this was what? This was 2 days ago? Emiru accuses Mizkif for essay. What?
And
what's up with niggas, bro?
I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to try to distance myself from him.
I think this is a clip I seen.
He so yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with.
They wasn't even in a relationship?
I let him hold me while I was crying.
This shit makes it worse.
He started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot.
Well, I don't.
And then, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing.
Hold on.
And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly...
You let him? The fuck do you mean you... Oh, okay.
He tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And, I screamed.
That's not funny. It's not funny. But what the fuck is wrong with niggas, bro? It's what is wrong with... What actually? Actually. What is wrong with niggas? It's dead not funny. I'm not even laughing. That's crazy.
Like crazy because the emotions were just very high because sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on
Oh, just more weird nigga shit, honestly. This dude is acting, he's a nut. This nut ass nigga is treating this Emiru streamer girl wrong as hell. I don't really know much of the whole situation. That's why I'm trying to watch. But, bro, what's up with these niggas now, bro? Honestly. This shit make me look bad because I'm a streamer. And I don't condone none of this shit. What is wrong with y'all?
Top of me and aggressively
shoving his hands
down my pants.
What?
and I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying, without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us.
So were they together
like,
for real or not?
You know, making things.
I don't think they was together.
I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together, if that makes sense.
Hell no. Hold on, I think there's one more clip. Two more. Emiru just accused Mizkif of assault, domestic abuse, blackmail, and worse.
And harassment.
What?
Sexual. Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing.
So they were just friends, not together. Someone let me know. I might have to look this shit up.
Keep this to myself. But like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done. And I have always believed in not condemning people or starting drama online. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be asking, why am I doing this and why now? And I would like to explain that.
Okay, we got that.
I believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, yeah, I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided to do this stream is to come out about all of this, because I can't hold on to it any longer, because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would
Okay,
join
so
with
they
him,
were together.
and they all refused.
You don't live with your friend for real like that. They were together.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him. I'm sure he's probably listening now, and it's probably going to come as quite a shock to him that this information made its way back to me and that I've known for months.
This is fake. She's on bullshit.
But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Now that we hold on, let me see if there's anything else.
I'm finally going to be opening up.
A resurface stream. Okay, I can show this. Hey, I gotta go full screen when I'm on Twitter. You never know with these niggas, bro. A resurface stream shows Emiru fighting back tears, showing signs of mental exhaustion and low self-esteem after supposed manipulation from Mizkif in their past relationship. Hold on, bro.
Lewis could not survive the apocalypse.
I mean, this could mean anything though. This could mean anything. I thought the nigga was saying something to make her look like this.
Okay. I'm up. God, I'm such a fucking loser. But now I will catch a big fish and everything will be okay.
This doesn't tell me shit, honestly. That doesn't tell me shit. Fuck. I'm gonna watch the YouTube vid, but this I think I just need more context. What? I don't know. Actually,
in today's latest installment of the internet's bad guy of the week, it's a content creator. And anytime a content creator is the bad dude of the week on the internet, most people would like to assume that they touch kids. And as much as we would all like to assume that a content creator is in a scandal because they tried dropping a 30-point triple-double on a 14-year-old, this time it was on a full-grown adult. Except it was unconsensual. Well, you see, guys, popular Twitch streamer and content creator Mizkif has gone under fire recently for allegedly harassing, assaulting, blackmailing, and sexually assaulting another popular Twitch streamer, Emiru.
I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my...
Because niggas are quick to go to the internet. Everyone's quick to go to the internet. I don't know why we don't use logic. This didn't even have to go to the internet. If you felt some type of way of how this nigga was treating you, you should have just went to the fucking police, low-key. She get assaulted and runs to Twitch. Oh, fuck. You know, I wish I knew. I don't fucking know.
Best to keep this to myself. But like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done.
Now, before I even say anything on the subject matter, this girl, Emiru, really needs a break. Like, literally a couple days ago, she was just attacked by a dude.
Yeah, she was. She got attacked at TwitchCon, too. Yo, bro, she going through it, my nigga.
Dude at TwitchCon at her meet and greet.
What the fuck is wrong with niggas? What is wrong with niggas, bro?
And now she's coming out that her ex-boyfriend
I didn't see that clip.
did all this crazy shit to her. Like, dude, seriously, give her a Kit Kat and a Snickers bar. She needs a break from all this. This is insane. Now, back to the main topic. I just want to provide some context to this whole situation. These things that Mizkif allegedly did to Emiru happened years ago, and the only reason why Emiru's coming out about it now is because apparently Mizkif told one of Emiru's employees at TwitchCon that if Emiru were to ever go after him, then he would go absolutely nuclear on her and ruin her life. And apparently
that's the fucking problem. Why? Oh my god. Why do niggas wait years to come out with some shit? Yo, I gotta make sure I'm moving tact because I just can't have this shit. Well, I'm a real nigga, so this would never happen to me. But I'm just saying, like, why would you wait years for some shit why would you wait years? You should have talked about it the same time the shit happened. Bro.
You heard that and decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let all of our business out in front of everybody.
Yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I decided
building cases around niggas
to do this
years.
stream is to come out about all of this because I can't hold on to it any longer because it feels wrong to do so. And an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with.
We saw this.
They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused.
Oh shit, yo, Joe, thanks for the resub, bro.
He approached one of my employees, threatening them
man.
and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me.
And in all honesty, you really just have to respect it. Like, she got threatened in front of her face, and instead of cowering in fear and keeping silent, she decided to just throw up the ultimate wind-up middle finger in front of Mizkif's face and said, you know what? Let's do it. I got nothing to fucking hide. Now, there's a plethora of allegations against Mizkif, and it's really long, so I'm gonna try and keep it short. So essentially, back in 2022, Emiru and Mizkif used to date each other, and apparently throughout this relationship with each other, this dude Mizkif did a lot of crazy shit. Like, Emiru tells a story about apparently when Emiru and Mizkif were in the car driving, this dude almost killed both of them because he was jealous that he wasn't in a Mr. Beast video.
And at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did a lot of the time. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video and Mr. Beast had invited another.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think she bullshitting because Mizkif got a track record of doing lame shit and saying lame shit. So I don't think she's bullshitting. But let's keep
streamer, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me." And I was like, "Oh well, you know, like, huh? Yeah, I guess so." Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
I don't know what tier or realm of dick sucking and jealousy that even reaches, but that's gotta be in the upper echelons of it. Cause what the fuck do you mean
you better
willing
crash
to kill
the
yourself
whip because you ain't getting the Mr. Beast video, bro? Get this nigga, bro. Oh.
Over a Mr. Beast video? Like, this is what I mean when I say that money doesn't unlame people, bro. Because this dude's already a millionaire. He's got tons of fame and clout. And this dude is jealous over a Mr. Beast video. I keep saying it, but genuinely, what the fuck? Like, you cannot be this insecure about yourself, my man. Like, that's just sad, man. Holy. This dude's also apparently an abuser as well. Emiru tells a story about how Mizkif literally gave her a black eye because he threw a phone at her face.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles of liquid, and not like glass bottles at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident, and I was like, oh yeah.
But not only is he lame and sad, he's also a bitch, a pussy, and a coward. Like, I don't think I need to get on here and say why that's bad. You know, I'm pretty sure domestic violence is pretty shunned again. I don't think you need me to come on here and say, don't hit women, that's not what we used to do. Like, we all know it's disgusting, okay? Like, we can get into the next point. But before we move on, I just want to say this one thing. Not saying you should, like, hurt your significant other, but if you're going to, don't be a bitch about it. Like, if you're already pussy enough to hit a woman, don't be pussy enough to throw objects at her, you fucking wimp.
I mean, let's not do it at all. You feel me? At most, fake like you gonna do it. Like, never do it. But like, you feel me? Like, bitch, I would never. But I know some niggas would. You know, I would never fully commit. We should never fully commit. That's crazy. And I got raised, bro. I got raised and I hate women. That's just dumb as hell. Depends. Yeah, nah. There is no depend. There's no depend unless Unless. Do studs count? No, they want to be niggas. I'm going to say it. If you want to be a nigga, hey.
Use your hands like a fucking man. Like, again, don't hit women. That's bad. I don't condone it. But if you're going to, don't be a pussy and be like, water bottles, phones, socks. Be
Definitely
a man
wouldn't
and
get
throw
in
a
a fight with a
haymaker.
gay
Like,
nigga,
this
though. They
isn't
never lose
Angry
fights.
Birds,
I'm
motherfucker. Use
They
your
never
hands.
lose.
Again, domestic violence
Show
is
me a
bad.
video of a
Never
gay nigga
do
who's
that.
in a
Never
fight.
be an abuser. Don't hit women. Okay. Quick question out there for all you fellas out there. Have you ever lost a baddie and you were so down bad for her, you were willing to do whatever it takes to get her back? Yeah, well, Mizkif is like the ultimate version of that. This dude was down bad as fuck. Like, this girl, Emiru, on stream pulled up like 40 plus messages and calls in a row of Mizkif trying to contact her after they broke up. Now,
Yeah, he did that shit. This nigga's a psychopath. You don't send a bit paragraphs on Discord. That's Discord? That's Discord. You don't send a bit paragraphs on Discord. Yo, bro, he did that shit.
calls in a row of Mizkif
I might not be a.
trying to contact her
evidence still
after they
proven
broke
guilty type
up.
of
Now
nigga,
look,
bro.
guys, and
bro. Get innocent till proven guilty. I might not be one of them niggas. If I think you did some shit, you did some shit. Just based off how some shit's going. Like that David shit. He did that. Everything points to him, and it's innocent till proven guilty. Fuck no. He did it. And this nigga definitely was doing the shit they saying he was doing. I don't give a fuck. There's no unless. He did that shit, bro.
this certain scenario, is it bad? Yes. Do I condone this? No. Do I understand him? Yeah. It's like, let's just be honest, you guys. Take one look at Mizkif, and then take one look at Emiru, and you'll realize that Emiru is like an S tier, and this motherfucker, Mizkif, is like a triple F.
That don't
Like,
got
me
shit to do
personally,
with
if
shit.
I fumbled that, I wouldn't do what Mizkif did, but I'd understand. Like, in all honesty, if I fumbled somebody like that, I don't know what I'd do. I know I wouldn't be like Mizkif and message her 40 goddamn times,
On
but
Discord.
I'd be down bad. I won't lie, though, 40
Not even
times is
iMessages,
nefarious.
this Discord.
After the fifth
That's
one, I'm like, all right,
crazy.
she don't want me, I'm done. Like, there comes a certain point where you
That's
just...
actually crazy. This nigga even text her on iMessages. Discord paragraphs. Oh yeah, nah, this nigga did it.
Just end up looking pathetic, man. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying, dude. So many men just forget what it's like to have self-respect. Now, obviously, Mizkif's a bitch, so I understand why he did it, but it's just like, dude, how much lower can you really go? How
Nigga's
much
talking
more
so
pathetic
crazy.
could you look as a man? This dude would also stalk her as well.
Time where the tension in the house was so unbearable that I would sneak into Esfan's house. Esfan didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But eventually, he figured out where I was going, and he would go over to Esfan's house to keep telling me all.
This dude, Mizkif, must think that we live in the 1930s or some shit. Like, have you ever asked your grandparents how they met, and it's always like the most horrific story you ever heard in your entire life? Like, oh yeah, I was 13 and your grandpa was 32, and anytime we were in the little farm, he would always follow me
What?
around everywhere until I couldn't say no to him. What the fuck, grandma? Like, oh hell no. That is Mizkif, dude. This dude thinks
What
that
type
if he
of
just
fucking
keeps
analogy was
asking,
that?
it'll work. What? No, like, that's not how that works anymore, bro. That method's been patched, bro. This is a new method. But now let's go on to, like, in my opinion, the biggest allegation towards him. And before I even tell you what it is, I want to give a little pop quiz to all the dudes watching this right now. Let's say, this is a hypothetical scenario, you just broke up with your girlfriend, and you decide to go visit her at her house. And when you walk in, she's literally crying, bawling in front of your eyes, incoherent, okay? And so I'm gonna ask this question to all you dudes right now. Is what the first thing you're gonna do when you see that is go up to her and try to make out with her ferociously and then climb on top of her and then stick your hands deep into her fucking pants? Is that your first instinct? No, I didn't think so. But you know whose first instinct that was, though? Mizkif!
And I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to try to distance myself from him.
Weird.
He, so yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying.
We seen this.
And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand
Like,
down
what
my
possesses
pants.
you to... What possesses you to be a freak when a bitch bawling her eyes out? Bro.
And, I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like...
Don't associate that name with that nigga. That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. No. He's a weirdo. Do not put my shit with that nigga. Please. Hell no. Oh my god, we might need a rebrand. Fuck no. No.
And, instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something
I'm
wrong.
already
I
a
have
year
to
in my
go."
career and we
He
gotta
immediately left my
rebrand.
house
Yeah,
while I was
nah,
still
fuck.
crying.
Yeah, he did that shit. And look, I'm not even gonna
See?
say allegedly for this part anymore because the dude
He did it.
quite literally admitted to doing it.
We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where we would
Innocent
get.
till... Fuck that shit, man. And you know the crazy thing is? If niggas just used their brains instead of that innocent till proven guilty shit, a lot of niggas would be put in jail. A lot of niggas would have been out of here. And bitches. A lot of people would have been out of here. Like, damn.
And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general. I got
I
scared
thought that's what you wanted, my nigga. Bro,
and left the house.
you cooked yourself.
I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
I don't know. Maybe I can't
He's
read
out of
body
pocket.
language, but
Oh,
like,
God, he is.
if a woman was literally having a nervous breakdown in front of me, I don't think the first thing that I'm thinking is my dick is hard. Like, you know what? Like, I'm never looking at a woman in distress and thinking she needs my dick right now. Like, dude, what? Like, what even goes through your head to think that that was the appropriate response to deal with the
thought
situation?
that's what you wanted.
Mizkif
Yo, bro,
is a
this
piece
nigga.
of shit. I don't even care if somehow, some way he escapes from this whole thing and some of these things that have been alleged against him are untrue. He is already a confirmed piece of shit. Because in the past, Mizkif quite literally tried to cover up a sexual assault. That's a whole other situation. If you want to watch videos about that, they're out there. But we all just
In
a
the
whole
past, he
piece of
said?
shit. Because in the past, Mizkif
I told you the nigga had a track record. I didn't even know that. I just knew it. I just knew it though. I just knew it from the shit he used to say.
quite literally tried to cover up a sexual assault. That's a whole other situation. If you want to
knew
watch
it.
videos about that, they're out there. But we all just seem to kind of forget about it, and I have no idea why. Like, I've been a Mizkif hater ever since that happened, and I wasn't able to talk about it when it first came out because I didn't make content at the time. But now I can confidently come out and say that Mizkif is a bitch, a pussy, and he's everything that I despise in a content creator. And all
Yo, this nigga is talking so crazy.
So because of this whole Mizkif situation, another content creator by Kuko came in on Twitter and also said that Mizkif allegedly...
See, this is what happens. Some shit happens and then everyone else start coming out with some shit that they did. Yeah, nah, this nigga got it.
say to her as well. Basically, the story goes she was really drunk at his
I don't even
house
wanna read all
and
that
she went to
shit,
go to
honestly.
sleep, and apparently Mizkif
That's
came up
enough.
to her and started undressing her and
Enough's
started like
enough,
trying to fuck
nigga.
her, and it happened. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now,
Yo,
if
what's
you
good,
think
Josh?
that having sex with someone while they're drunk is consensual, it's really not. Like, that is unconsensual sex. They are not in the right mindset to consent, dude. It's like the same thing as roofing somebody's drink. Because at the end of the day, alcohol is a drug that alters your mindset. Now, Mizkif saw all this, right? And the way he decided to respond was like in the worst way possible. Like, Mizkif saw all of these allegations, and the way he decided to respond to it was he admitted to a lot of the damning shit, and then just said that Emiru, like, pet rabbit died, and that she threw clothes and plushies at him.
Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into
You know what I noticed when niggas get allegations? You know, nah, deadass, listen to what I'm about to say. When people get, when niggas get allegations, they never deny them. They just try to switch the story around. They never say they didn't do it. They never say they didn't do it, you know? They never just say, nah, I did not SA Emiru. I did not do that. That's not me. I didn't do that. They never say they never just didn't do it. They always just say some shit they did. Like, oh yeah, bro, this nigga got it. Lock him up.
living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would get
Like, the nigga just got accused of SA and threats and stalking and all type of shit. And he talking about her mistreatment of rabbits, my nigga. Like,
Nigga, you gay.
get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro.
give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible, and my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
I'm not bullshitting. Mizkif thinks Emiru's fucking Hassan or something. Like, homie just threw up a picture of a dirty cage and just said, yeah, she was abusing her rabbits, while not admitting that he also lived in the fucking house when she owned these rabbits. So, like, also in this case, aren't you also responsible for the death of these rabbits?
I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Like, yes. So because Emiru was throwing plushies and clothes at you, that gives you the right to throw a phone and water bottles and punch holes in the wall. Yeah, no, that makes sense, dude. Like, this has to be a troll, bro. There's no way you thought this would work. And then, bro, comes out and says this.
There is no holding back.
I'm still
Who cares
here and
anymore?
staying.
I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known.
I'm gay.
And it is time to go full demon time. You clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon. I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said. And that is what's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore. I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry, I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose.
Oh, yeah, nah, he's guilty as fuck. I don't care. Hopefully this whole situation
He
can
even
remove
denied it,
Mizkif from every single platform he's on, and he gets deplatformed, because I've been saying that he should have been deplatformed since literally 2022. Like, he's a bad dude. And I just want to take this time to mention that people like Mizkif,
Moral of the story: some niggas just don't need platforms. Mizkif, Nina, Zoe, Charlie Kirk, Trump. I really can't go on, but I know there's some couple more niggas. You just don't need a platform, gang. You don't. Jack Doherty. You don't need a fucking platform. Bro, what are we doing?
he's not the only one. Like, most of the creators that you think are super innocent, funny, nice, and
Some
kind
niggas
on the
that just don't need
surface
platforms.
are actually the Satan incarnate behind the scenes. Like, the shit that I know and other people know about.
What's wrong with Charlie Kirk? Bro, that nigga said the Civil Rights Act should have been revoked. It was a mistake. That means me and you wouldn't be here, my nigga. So, yeah, the shit he was saying, oh, God, just do your research. That nigga was wildin'. And you see how he got dead. It's just some niggas just don't need platforms, bro.
Certain content creators is fucking insane. The truth will always come out eventually, but that's just kind of the reason why I don't feel comfortable in associating with a lot of content creators. I personally just can't trust them because, dude, the track record.
Look at all of Charlie Kirk's old tweets. That's all I got to say. Oh, God, the shit that nigga was saying, bro. Like,
of these content creators are not good. Now, obviously, everything that I said here is ongoing and alleged, so I don't get sued. Matter of fact, I don't think I need to say that, because I'm pretty sure bro just admitted to all of it. Obviously, all respect goes to Emiru in this situation. Like, I think it's really strong that she's able to even share this story. And to all the people that would be like, well, why didn't she talk about it earlier? Go fuck yourself. People like you are the reason why sexual assault victims don't come out their story anyway in the first place, okay? Because I don't want to hear that shit. And all my hatred goes to Mizkif, because fuck him. Even ignoring all the shit that happened now, he's still a piece of shit. Now, after all this, guys, I will be fair. As much as Mizkif is a horrible piece of shit, Emiru is not a good person either. Like, the people that she associates with and hangs around with are extremely problematic, and she literally abuses animals. Like, say what you guys want about the rabbit shit. I know I'm kind of saying that Mizkif is also responsible for it as well, but she is too. My point being is, if everyone a couple weeks ago is gonna go crazy over the Hassan dog shot caller thing, then people need to also hold Emiru accountable for the way that she handled her pet rabbits. She did not take care of them as she was supposed to, and
I mean, what y'all more worried about? SA or rabbit abuse? What y'all more worried about? Y'all let me know. What she does with her rabbits, what I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do, but I don't. Because, you know, what the rabbits do and shit. What the rabbits do. But it's like, yeah. I don't give no fuck about no rabbits, bruh. She getting assaulted.
they were neglected and they were abused.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of
If it's your crib, why wouldn't you clean that shit up or have the niggas you pay to clean it, bro?
Rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die. And I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't.
Now, that does not mean that what happened to her was even remotely okay, because it wasn't. But we also need to recognize that she isn't all perfectly in the right as well. Is she a victim? Yes. Is she innocent of any wrongdoings? No. I mean, you guys saw that cage. It looks fucking disgusting. So while, yes, I do agree that Mizkif is a horrible human being and he deserves not to be on the platform, Emiru is not absolved from every wrongdoing that she's ever done. She's not innocent of everything. Just remember that, okay? But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Please join my Discord. Read a lot of fun stuff down there. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and TikTok.
Bro, he said he essayed her, but it doesn't matter because the rabbits were taken care of. Talking about she not in the wrong. She not all the way in the right. Bro, yes she is. The rabbits have nothing to do with SA at all. Anyways though, shit. Good vid. This nigga was talking reckless. But you know, shouts out to Emiru. I hope the situation get better. I hope she take a break from this shit. That's when you need to go on a hiatus on some shit. You need to get off the internet and like reconnect with yourself and shit. And Mizkif needs to get taken off the fucking map. That's that. That's all. That's it. That's all.